Hello, welcome everyone to Mary the Medium and Pet Psychic. We are on episode 18. And hello,
Wow.
Mary. How are you doing today?
Hey, Jason, how you doing? Hey,
Doing
Evie,
all right.
yeah, that's
Yep.
great.
Hi, Evie. Yeah. Just, summer's flying by. And so,
I know. Wow. So it's like 60 something degrees where I am today. Well, that's because of the rain. So, but that was nice, after 90 degrees. Holy cow. I don't melt, but I almost did. I came close to like melted plastic.
that and that, well, I don't know. How's the humidity? Because you're right on the East Coast, right? So it's probably, is it high or low?
It's humid. Let me
Yeah.
put it to you this way. I got to straighten my hair twice a day.
No. Yeah, that's humid. Yeah, I gotcha.
Right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's that bad. That bad. So, yeah.
Well, I did get your toner and everything, so if you can
Yay.
hold out a little bit longer.
I will. September. I know. Yeah. I know. I'm working it. I'm putting the purple shampoo in. So, yeah. It's just, I got to stop cutting my hair.
Oh, I know. But, start sporting some like frilly scarves or like.
Right. Yeah. I'll just put a mop head on my head. How about that? Dye it. I'll dye it a color and wear it. So, so what have you been doing today?
Well, today just pretty much catching up on stuff around the house like laundry and working on. I got slides for the show and
Yeah.
since we got with some scheduling things with Melina, so like we got I was gonna come visit.
Yeah.
So I was kind of I was like getting ready to do all that, so that's what was kind of consumed, but it's all good because it's just that part's done, and so when we get a date, I'll be all ready for that. And so
sometime Evie in September. So we'll get the whole gang here where I am. So
in the same room, that'll be nice.
There she goes, the cookbook, guys. Hey, I got that on my dining table. We're getting closer every day. And you know what? Melina suggested alligator. I'm like, alligator? I never even thought about alligator. But apparently it's super high in protein. And I have a friend of mine in Texas who raises alligators. And her husband. Oh yeah, they're having an alligator farm. But I never thought about alligator. It tastes like chicken. My cats love chicken. And
is this supposed to be good for like the diabetes too?
Well, yeah. I mean, anything super high in protein, low carb. I did find I bought some freeze-dried minnows. Okay.
Oh.
Freeze-dried minnows and sardines, freeze-dried salmon. And I mean, now the spoiled little boy, Tuck Tuck, will not eat his dinner. I'll put the dinner in the bowl. Hey, Sherry. I'll put his dinner in the bowl. And then he looks up at me like, come on, Mom, you're forgetting something else, right? And so I have to and I feel, it's like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's really disgusting to talk about. But, when I'm doing it, it doesn't seem so. But crushing up freeze-dried minnows.
Take that track right out.
Into his tuna. So I decided to try this brand called Apple Oz, something like that. APPLAWS. And it's the same damn thing I have been making him tuna, rice, tuna broth. Except for I had to add in taurine, omega-3s, and crushed eggshells, for all that stuff because, tuna's cooked. It cooks it all out. So I was adding all that in and like, here you go, Tuck Tuck, eat it. And he just looks at me like, no. And so I bought Apple's and I mean, he scarfs the thing down. I'm like, I made the same damn thing.
Is it now? I haven't heard of that. Is it dry or wet? Is it like
dry and wet, and
dry and wet?
No preservatives, 100% protein, a little bit of carb in broth. Yeah. And it's in the natural juice. It's not made with guar gum, arrowroot. A lot of the cat foods that you see are made with gums. Okay, and a little bit, and they say just a minute amount won't hurt the animal. But when they're doing mass manufacturing, okay, you really don't know exactly how much of that guar gum got into your cat food, into his little tin of food. They measure it out. It's pre-measured, okay? So you would assume, but like, what if some of it got stuck and it's all in his food, not the next can? So anything with gums is really quite harmful to animals. Guar gums, arrowroot, I'm trying to think other stuffs. It's just, and then like cornstarch, yeah, they put and cornmeal, all of that stuff is just horrible.
Like cellulose. I mean, that's wood chips.
Yeah. Oh, and you're forgetting sawdust. Yeah.
So you're not tasting it as you're making it for him to like? Did you do it? You didn't do a taste test?
Well,
yeah.
I even made salmon and rice. I had pumpkin, turkey, and pumpkin. No, do you know where it all ended up?
Did you have dinner? Was that your dinner?
No.
No.
They picked it up this morning in the big giant tray.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I mean, 2 beautiful salmon fillets. He would not touch it.
I like cold. That's some. I'd be eating that stuff.
Do you know? I mean, this is human food that I would eat. And so I just like, you can't keep it for a week or so. So I'd have salmon down in front of them, tuna, turkey, like eat something. And then of course the sound of the can popping. Rip! Oh, he's just all over it.
That's how Baxter was with tuna, but he got that very, very sparingly, and then he wouldn't eat his food. I was 2 days after that, he'd be like, I want the tuna. I'm like, no, that was a treat. That's not everyday cat.
Right. Yeah, I know.
So
well, and then I also have Origin dry food down. I have Dr. Marty's down. Dr. Marty's, I mean, just by itself. I shouldn't be buying all this other stuff. But Dr. Marty's are, it's freeze dried raw. So what you can do is you can add hot water to it, let it sit for 3 minutes, mash it up. There's his wet food. Now he ate that, but he wouldn't touch Mama's home cooked food.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Critical of your cooking.
I don't know. Probably, yeah.
Oh, he's just like, this is for you being gone all day, Mama.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. Because I'm cooking for someone else, So, yeah, I'm cheating on him.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So what do we got today? And then we
Well,
got two pets to read, but
two
we'll
pets
get
to read, and we're focusing on traveling with pets.
I know
So
that's
all
interesting.
which I've
That,
I've gone on road
that's
trips, but you are you okay?
yeah,
Is
I
it?
was just
Oh,
thinking of the road trips with Tuk Tuk. Oh my
oh.
god. Oh,
Yeah, I was with when I moved back from Chicago. Baxter, I had Baxter and my mom. I think she sat in the back with him, but he was like, you know,
mm-hmm.
Emma's really good. She's she's really calm in the car. I've got a little seat for her. I've got she's got, well, you'll see it. I made a slide of it, but you were mentioning about your traveling with your sister's cat.
Yeah, yeah. Years and years ago, guys, I'm showing my age, in 1990 or 91 or 92, Amy, my twin sister Amy, had a cat named Maxine. It was a tuxedo, tiny little girl. And so Amy wanted her over in Italy where she moved. Oh, yeah. And I was just reading Evie's comment. And so anyway, so I had little Maxine all doped up, from the vet. I had her in her little carrier, and we're on a plane to Rome Fiumicino Airport. And so, I mean, she was a breeze to travel with, absolute breeze. I took her out of her carrier, held her the entire way. And then the dumbass stewardess is like, you can't put the cat back in the carrier. And I'm like, okay, bitch, all right, I will. So, so I did, and then, but back then, customs and animal certificates, rabies certificate, certificate of health. I don't remember ever having to show that. I just walked right out with the cat, pretended like I knew what I was doing. She was so tiny and so beautiful that everybody stops like, wow. Never asked for any documentation. Now it's terrible. Like now, they want to quarantine your animal. They want declaration of health and things like that. So now traveling with Tuk Tuk, when I fly back home, oh my gosh, talk about diarrhea of the mouth, both ends actually. I was on and gabapentin. I can't put him on any medication whatsoever. I can't. I've learned, and
He probably doesn't. It makes them feel weird, and that's probably what gives them anxiety. You think? Like
yeah,
just
and then the plane noise,
yeah,
the engines, and then equalizing their eardrums.
eardrums. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like meow, 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 meow for 3.5 hours straight. And then, of course, so he's talking, sometimes even screaming loud the entire trip. Okay. And so I would have to put him in the bathroom and shut the door. Well, then I realized there's no AC in the bathroom on this plane. So then I'd bring him out of the bathroom, sit him in the seat in front of me. And it's like, Tuk Tuk, please, God, be quiet, and I'm trying to keep him occupied. Meow, 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 meow.
He didn't try to disable the smoke detector, did he?
No. And then all of a sudden, this horrific smell. Oh my God. So he cut loose. And I'm like picking him up, rushing him back to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? All of his stuff is out there in the cabin. So I opened the door, and this horrific smell, because he's diabetic, and this horrific poop smell floats all the way to the front where my boss is. Like this thick, heavy blanket of smoke or smog covers him. Like, oh, what is that smell? I said, I'll take care of it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I whipped out my spray on the plane. Okay. And I just started spraying everywhere. I said, is that better? Yeah, it smells quite good. Phew, thank God. Okay. So, and then as soon as I pull out the poopy pee pad, and I carry garbage bags with me simply for this reason, people. And so I put it in the garbage bag and I had to walk it to the front of the plane. Okay. And put it in the trash. And then as soon as I get back to my seat, there he is. He's peeing all in his carry. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to rush him back to the bathroom. This was the last trip. This just happened. And it happens every time. So no more drugs for him when he gets on the plane. None. Hey, Ann. And so, I'll just give him freeze-dried fish.
There. Oh, well, hey, that's a...
The smell. Do you want anchovies or do you want minnows?
Yeah. What would you
or
like?
Salmon. Oh my gosh.
Fresh or recycled?
Right. So yeah, they were swimming 2 days ago. So I have to fly in the next 2 weeks. And it's like I'm already having stress sweat over that. I am.
Oh, I know. Hi, Chantel. Hello.
Hey, Chantel, how are you? Yeah.
Well, people and their support animals, that one person had to go ruin it and bring on a support peacock.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, yeah.
It's whatever, feels like it gives you the most comfort. And of course, you have the, paperwork to prove, because a lot of people run around with these little badges on their animal's harness or their cover over the animal, support animal, and it's like, are they truly a emotional support animal? I mean, like, are you that mentally unstable to get on an airplane that you have to have emotional support? Is what
they're cracking down on it. They were really, at first, they were just handing them out, and people, were using it. But of course, people go too far and ruin it for the rest of us, or if,
Right. Yeah.
But
I know. And now, but, in our research today, hey, we found 2 airlines, guys, that will fly you and your poochie or your kitty. And yep.
Little second. Yep.
Copyright disclaimer.
Those are for the YouTube overlords.
Right, because because we're gonna use it.
So yeah, like
hey,
what?
Rob.
Oh yeah, hi Rob.
Oh, Rob, that's so nice.
So yeah, like there are airlines that cater to well, it says dogs, but I mean cats. I think would be easier. Whereas if you had a dog, so let me just. These are a list of them here.
No,
those are moving companies. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Glasses.
One of them is Retrieve Air, and the other one is Retrieve Air, Pet Adventures Made Easy. And so this was the first one that I saw. And I saw it a couple of weeks ago. And actually the plane was full, that your dog has an actual seat, not on the floor. And like, remember that horrific story? Love you too, Rob. That's so sweet. Ann. Remember that horrific story that the stewardess, I would have bitch slapped the stewardess, made this woman put her little tiny dog in the overhead bin and the dog died?
I've heard that when they put them on, under and like
they have to turn on the dead dog switch.
Yeah,
It's
because
called a dead dog switch.
oh my God.
Do you know how many animals don't make it? And
Mhm.
how scary that's got to be for them? You know? Heck no.
Well,
I
they're
want
all in
a
this.
seat for my baby.
But
Yeah.
well, if you can afford it, there's this one,
Dogs fly first. What is that? That's
Bark Air.
Bark Air. I looked at their prices. Okay, this is luxury. This is, they even have doggy champagne, guys. Doggy champagne, Bark Air, doggy champagne, warm blankets, pheromone sprays, doggy treats. And like, okay, so how much is this going to cost me? How much do I have to shell out for Fido to go with me? And they do one-way flights, guys. They do overseas too. $8,000 for a seat. But this is the luxury. This is the luxury flight. Okay. But Retrieve Air out of Fort Lauderdale. Now, Bark Air is also out of Fort Lauderdale. Retrieve Air is also out of Fort Lauderdale. And I looked up a plane ticket, and they have like certain, like Thursdays they fly, and they do one way, New York, LA, Chicago, something like that, San Francisco, $800.
Now I wonder if there's like a little section that they have for like fake grass or like for them to use, like during, like it's not a restroom, it's like a patch of grass. Like
I'm sure these airlines probably thought about it. I'm sure the bathroom has been converted, and but on Retrieve Air, I think you have to have a human go with the animal. But a cat and a human went when I read the article. It was full of dogs except for one cat. And then on Bark Air, I think they could even fly without the human. So it's just, you want to pay 800 versus 8,000. Several zeros involved in that. So,
yeah, for that much is the pet's human? Does it have to get their own ticket? I mean,
no, I mean, I think that was for the
that was
dog, but you have to say, is a human going? So, I mean, that's pretty good for two. That's like $400 per person, per you and your dog.
that's not actually not too bad.
Oh, I was reading the comment. Chantel said, I watched the Ozzy funeral. What a send off. No kidding. Guys, I predicted that. And I predicted the tsunami that the earthquake in that specific region and the tsunami.
The Pacific, yeah.
That's in my predictions list. And I just saw something else come up on the predictions list. Just come up this morning. Matter of fact, I sat straight up in bed. I'm going, oh my God, because the predictions list, everything has come true. Everything. But that predictions list they were talking about this morning on the news, and then whammo, I fell back asleep and I can't remember it now.
Oh, I'm like, oh, well, there. Was it a big one or yeah?
Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, yeah. So
yes, some creepy.
Yeah, so back to animal transports. So okay, let's say you see a dog on Instagram, okay, and maybe Rob could answer this because he's adopted dogs from all over. But you see a dog on Instagram and the dog is in Minnesota, but you live, let's say, in Tampa, Florida. How are you going to get, how much is it going to cost you to drive there? Do you fly them? Do you drive them? Or can you pay someone to do it? So what do you got there in front of me? I don't have my glasses.
Oh, well, so you were mentioning that we've got, they're kind of like, you've got different groups, but you have professional ground transporters. So there are services that you can hire, but
Dog hop pet transport,
Mm-hmm.
accrete, or is that, how do you say that? Areti
What do you?
transport, or
A red,
Boston, yeah,
I'd say yeah, a red transport or
Areti,
Boston pit.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of if you're getting it from a breeder and it's you can have obviously pay for it, but they'll bring it right to you.
okay, that's good. I never knew that. Air transport, commercial airlines may transport animals in the cabin for small pets and carriers that fit under the seat. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Uh-uh.
I
And
don't.
this
You know,
is okay. I'm gonna go off on my soapbox, people. Okay. Miss Mary is very upset with the airlines that transport animals as luggage. I'm sorry, or cargo.
yeah, they're
Okay.
living beings.
Yeah, you have to pay 150, and anybody that works for American Airlines, anybody that show this to the airlines, you pay 150 to 175, sometimes $210, so your pet can go with you on the airline. They have to be under the seat in front of you in a carrier. I'm sorry. When Maxine flew with me to Rome, she sat in the seat next to me. Okay. And that's how it should be. Animals should be sat in the seat next to the human, not on the effing floor in front of you, not in under, in front of the head wall there, on the floor. Passengers trip over them going to the bathroom. Come on, airlines. Fucking get your ass into the century that we live in today. And I will. Oh my God, this just burns me.
What is the clearance? Because that pet carrier's got to be the size of a clutch purse.
Yeah, well, you know what? It has to be soft-sided. Okay.
So you
So
can
what if the
smash it.
person in front of you, like some nasty kid, decides to shove his bags where your pet is, or kick the seat, doing damage to your pet? Airlines, get the effing animals in the seats. And that's all I'm going to say. Get them in the
Mhm.
seats before you're faced with a lawsuit for animal endangerment. Got me? Yeah. Oh, it makes me so mad. Makes me so mad.
Mary will find you. She can,
I'll find.
for future, yeah. If anyone has had that problem, just email the real Mary the medium at gmail.com, and
Right. Yeah.
Mary will definitely
Call up
get to the bottom of that
lawyer.
one.
You betcha.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean,
I mean, there's dogs are like way more well behaved than like children.
or people. I was watching this thing on the on gosh, I'm not sure if it was TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. This woman had to be dragged off this flight. She started yelling at the top of her lungs, "I need peace and quiet." I'm like, lady, you're on an airline.
There
And of
seems to
course,
be
she
more
was
of that though.
mentally unstable. Oh,
Mhm.
I was on an airline sitting. Now, I have no problem with anybody from any other part of the world, their religious preferences. But when he would not put the Quran down and he was sitting in the exit row seat and he was saying in Arabic, "Allah is good," as the plane took off, and this was right after 9/11. I had a problem with that because I was sitting right next to him. So, so, so I engaged. Yep, we were going to New York too, and so I engaged him. And the flight attendant asked him like 5 times to put that. He had it in a nice cover, put it underneath the seat, and he refused. And she didn't do anything about it. And I thought, well, this is strange. So I'd better start talking to him. And you know
How
me,
was it? How big was it? I mean,
it was a package like this big, like briefcase size. And I think,
against FAA regulations. Yeah.
right, it was, yeah. And I think it was on Spirit Airlines in the very beginning when Spirit started. And I'm like, hey, what's in there? He goes, and he said it was the Quran. I said, oh, okay. You know, I used to be married to, back in the day, many, many moons ago, married to an Arabic person who was of the same faith that you are. And he goes, really? What happened? So we got into this long conversation. I said, so tell me how you really feel about women. And
Oh, yep.
so this man, I engaged him for so long on this
Man,
flight
Mary.
that as soon as the plane hit the tarmac, okay,
He was
he
at the door.
unbuckled his seatbelt. And as soon as we came to a stop, he flew over me to get away from me. Never had a chance to activate whatever the hell that was in that briefcase, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. What's that ticking? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Talk about stress sweat. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'll be
People, though, in public, just in general, like, would you go, like, barefoot on a plane or, just
no.
public? People don't, I don't know. It's like
I mean,
they have no class or couth.
that's true, you know? It's true.
So
And
I heard this, and this is nothing like, no, I don't have any opinions, but someone said there's nothing spiritual about spirit
oh my
except for
God.
like, it looks really cheap, but then it's a la carte.
Right, right.
So I
So
don't.
remember that horrible, horrible video that was done about me and mediums in particular?
Mhm.
Yeah, that came out several months ago, making me the poster child for saying how it is. You know, I don't sugarcoat things, people. You know, I'll tell you straight up. So the mother of this young man that's been missing for over a year overseas came back to me and asked me for help after a horrible video was done, making me the poster child, and you know, and
Well, it's suspect because she didn't even put the girl that made the video didn't even put her name to it.
right, I know.
You know.
Yep, yep. And you
So,
know, Susan and Barbara, so we're all working together on that. So that'll
well, hopefully that comes and the mom can get some,
get.
because that's got to be gut wrenching. I mean, just to lose a child, but
Yeah, yeah.
to process it,
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. I'm this close. This close. I know. Before it was like way overwhelming, too much information.
Mhm.
You know, just way too much. So anyway, okay. So back to pet transport. So does anybody in the audience have a pet transport horror story? I wonder if Rob does. Rob, do you? Rob, if you're still there. I mean, Rob has got lots and lots of dogs. He rescues dogs all over. So I'm sure he probably does, you know?
Well, this is just this is my another thing. I was just with Secure Harness.
Oh, yeah. Let me guess. She's modeling it, right?
Yeah, she just got that yesterday. It's got a nice handle on it, and so I just thought, but that's important to have something very secure to
Yeah,
so they don't get
absolutely. A lot of people
a.
just use leashes. I love that. A lot of people just use leashes, and especially small dogs when the owner has to, yank them or pull them back, guys, you're putting pressure on the trachea, and you can crush their trachea. And so that's a great harness.
Yeah, bulldogs though, they have very weak their necks. Like it's just the only reason she has a collar is for her, her name tag and everything. But
wait. Does she need a lemon quartz to go on?
That would be, yeah. I mean,
or an emerald, or does she need a piece of jewelry to go on their collar? You didn't make a slide, did you?
I did make a slide. I didn't add it to the damn. I do have it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it up. It's on here. Give me. It's right here.
This is what we're doing, guys. Yeah, you need a shiny object to attach to your doggy or kitty's collar.
This is not colored glass.
No, that's a lemon quartz. And every stone that I've picked out that we're all working on has a spiritual property to it, like emeralds, topazes, smoky quartz. If you live in a haunted house, you want to get a smoky quartz pendant for your animal's collar, because that's protection, or obsidian.
And expensive. They're hard to come. They're smoky quartz are a little pricey.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so this is the start of the pet psychics. That's me, Jason Molina. This is the start of our endeavors, guys. Or animal.
Marry the medium merch.
Yeah,
we're working on that. Yeah,
yeah.
Did you see that thing I sent you earlier? That little, I was just messing around with the M.
No, what'd you send?
I think I sent it to your phone. Let me just take this. Hold on.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll have more. Yep. We'll have more to show you. But
I'm just trying. I can look. Okay.
Yeah, lemon quartz. It's got spiritual properties too. Crystals, guys. We have got crystals for them, and so we'll be getting. But that's just the beginning. That's piece number 1. Here you had to go back there. I'm just reading. I was just reading the comments. Well, I'm trying, Evie. Evie, you obviously have a gift. I think just about all of our viewers have some sort of gift. I've noticed that. Don't ever go on TikTok and go on a live psychic mediums feed, guys, because you have spammers that are watching the people, okay? And you'll start getting all of these spam messages saying you owe me money for a reading, when all you did was go on another psychic medium's live, and they'll hit you up for money. So just be careful.
And that's a good PSA, is that you will never reach out or ask for money. You personally.
No.
Nope. Yeah. Because a lot of people do that. I mean,
I know. Yeah.
And the scams are getting real good these days. I mean, they're very convincing.
Oh, I know. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of. And what were you trying to pull up? What you sent me today?
Oh, it was just that logo thing.
So we've got.
It's an ancient pet thing.
So we have lots of transport companies now. I actually saw one, and I've seen it twice in my life, going up the East Coast seaboard on I-95 and then back down. And it's a doggy transport, guys. It's like this big bus, and
it's just all dogs.
Yeah, and it's all dogs, and it goes up I-95. and it's a big transport bus. And then it comes back down 95. It transports animals back and forth. It's so, I mean, it's so cute. Every time I see it, I wave at it. I think it's great. I wish I knew the name of it.
Well, I know they have them for like when there's a natural disaster and there's a lot of displaced animals. They'll take them out of the. I know that with the hurricane and all that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Seen a lot of animals out of Texas now from the floods. I know. That's terrible. That was horrific.
Especially, yeah.
Hey, Carrie. Carrie Shellman's on. Yeah, you're right, Chantel. You got to choose your mediums very carefully. So while I still have my eyesight and it's 9:41.
Okay. Do you want me?
Yeah, let's pull up our first read.
Alrighty.
Now, who sent me the
This is from Brooke
Brooke W.
Brooke W. or yep.
And I haven't seen her tonight.
Hey, Carrie. Yeah, I know. I didn't.
Hilaria.
I was looking for her. Everyone's showing them. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
everybody's
these are yep, these, and we got two. So this is the first one.
Yeah, I was hoping Junior would be the first. Okay, I'm not so sure. I still have from Junior from this photo. I still have issues. I don't think she understands me. I still have issues of I don't know if this is good or not. I don't know if I'm going to be kicked out. I'm always looking for a place to run and hide, at like a sudden noise or something that scares me, because I don't know if Junior do we have any background on Junior? Junior was feral or not?
My bad.
I know she sent it to me, and I haven't looked at it since then, because I don't want to spend too long looking at an animal, because I get immediately what they're saying. It's like, oh, I'm scared. I'm going to have to run out that front door, back out into the wild unknown, which is what I know, but I don't really know where to go. And I don't know where to go in the house. So he's adjusting. I think now he's like a lap cat. I think this cat used to be feral.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Yeah, but he still has insecurity. Still has insecurity. Still has maybe some food insecurity. That's going away. There's Brooke. Hey, Brooke, your baby is gorgeous. Does he have any eye problems, Brooke? He was feral. So Junior was feral. But I feel like he still has some insecurities, and he's just not sure. And he probably shows it through his actions. Like I have a feral cat, Backy. I mean, makes grown men cry. Okay, Backy ran a security guard out of a guardhouse. The man was so afraid of Backy because he scaled the wall like a demon. Okay. This black shadow scaled the wall, jumped on a light fixture, and the light fixture went bam, and then went kaboom. And he's still on the wall, clinging to the wall, moving along the wall. And Greg runs out. Ah! And I'm like, you pussy. So I grab my kennel And I go in there and I hold it open, and Becky finally drops, bam, right into my kennel. I'm like, I gotcha. It's gonna be okay. And
Aw.
so anyway, he hides under the bed. Yeah. Okay. So that's, yep. So that's a closed in safe, like everything's, so people can't get to him. And looking at him, I felt like he had an encounter probably with an outdoor animal that scared him. I don't know if he has any scars on him. He looks beautiful. Like, I mean, this cat is amazingly in good shape for being feral. When he's hungry, he bites my feet. He's all about food. Yeah. And I do feel like in the beginning when he was a kitten, he had food insecurity, not so much now. And then there were two other cats when he was little. So I don't know if you know about that.
She Brooke she said that he was found feral, but from a friend's backyard in the wintertime, last winter.
Oh wow.
That's where, yeah. So he's not even not quite a year old yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's still pretty little.
Still pretty little, yeah.
I think some level, and he'll kind of warm right. Some of that will go away.
Yeah, some of that insecurity and
He's
being
young
afraid.
now.
Being afraid. He has a broken tail. See, I knew something happened to him. And he still remembers that. He also remembers two other kittens, two other cats, and they just went away. They went away. So I don't know if you know anything about that. But he loves you. He's beginning to trust. Okay. It's going to take some time. Do you have a dog in the house at all, Brooke? Or did he? I want to know how he reacts around other animals. A dog. I just feel like his tail got broken. There were two other kittens that came around later. That's the ones that he's wondering about. So he remembers them. So yeah, you got yourself a little buddy, and he's gonna do great. Absolutely great. It's like I whipped out. He goes under the bed. I whipped out the cat carrier to take Tuck to the vet today. Oh no. I'm like, Tuck, where are you? I had gabapentin in one hand, and I had his cat carrier in the other. It was not happening. And no dog.
No dog.
Okay, no dog. I'm just wondering if that's what happened. I have a Siamese, and you would think he would talk. He doesn't talk. My cat, Ghost, does not.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask if he's vocal, because Bex was Siamese and Elaine, and they're talkers.
I don't think Junior doesn't talk that much, does he? He just looks at you.
Didn't they say cats talk for us, like basically?
Yeah.
Heard that before.
Yeah.
But he does have another cat that so I have,
and Junior likes your other cat. The other kittens hang out in my friend's backyard with the other feral cat she feeds. So, okay, in your friend's backyard, so got it. He wants to know where they went. Okay, so now we know where they are. LJ. So, Brooke, I don't know the history on LJ at all. There is an older woman that hangs around LJ. Now, she's got curly hair. Who is this older woman So like you got the cat, you got an older woman with the cat. Okay. So he won't vocal. He wasn't vocal like until lately. He squeaks. Yeah, feral cats, they don't learn how to meow like a domesticated cat does. So they make noises. Like they don't know how to go meow. They make little squeaking noises. You're absolutely correct. That's how my babies are. LJ came with a dead lady. Okay. And she's got curly blonde hair. She's heavy set. She has on like a pink shirt, but she shows up from time to time to look at LJ. Who is this woman, Brooke? Is this your grandmother? Or was LJ part of another household before you got LJ? Or did you have LJ ever since he was a tiny kitten? Because there's a woman that I don't know if, and she's all loving, absolutely all loving. I'm just wondering who this woman is. And there's a man too. And a deceased male has shown up and also stands beside LJ. And he really likes LJ. So, Brooke, if you can think about who these people are, what is the history on LJ? And I got a dog around LJ. Maybe not with you, maybe prior to him coming to you, or else this is a dog that has passed. This cat comes with groupies. You got groupies living in your house that are just absolutely in love with LJ. And
so Brooke says that. Oh, sorry, Mary. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mary. I was just. Brooke was just saying that she is his third home.
Oh wow!
So
third and last home. So this woman came with LJ. This cat. I don't know if you know about his other homes, but I feel like this woman died, truly loved LJ, or had to give LJ up, or took care of LJ, was a grandmother for a family that had LJ. And I think LJ just fell in love with LJ. And Brooke, have you lost your father? It's okay, Brooke. I mean, they're there. So, you have an automatic babysitter when you leave the house,
Yep.
And
I always come watching you. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, and there's a little dog, a dead dog that I was around LJ and loved LJ, a small dog, almost the size, maybe it could have been a Maltese, the same size as LJ, that hangs around LJ in your home. Okay. So, wow, I've never seen this before in 18 episodes. And, have I, Jason, in the pet readings I've done? I haven't seen that in an actual home happening. I've seen it in their history, the animal's history, but not going with the animal. Okay, so your dad's still here. So this man, he's got brown hair combed over to the side. He wears a sweater, and I really think he smokes a pipe. Or he did when he was alive. He smoked cigarettes and then maybe a pipe. But he comes with LJ. So does the woman with short, blonde, curly hair. And this dog. The home I got him from had kids and a dog. Yep. I think it was their grandmother.
Maybe, and then she just passed, and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She loved the cat more than the kids. No, I'm just kidding. Probably easy to do in today's world, you know.
Oh
But
man.
yeah. Oh, he's beautiful. So, really open. LJ is very open, still very afraid of abandonment. Okay. Standoffish, loving, afraid of abandonment. So, bless you, Brooke. These are beautiful babies. Absolutely beautiful babies. So,
He looks like a big one too. He's
he's
got some Mancoon or something in him.
Well, is that a Norwegian forest cat or a I forgot the name. A friend of mine's got one, and they're massive. Lots and lots of hair. What kind of a cat do you know? What kind of a cat he is? Bless you for adopting these two babies. Do you know what kind of cat? Ragdoll? Is it a ragdoll?
It looks. Yeah, I mean, let me see. The name. No, didn't say anything. I think
No,
he's
just waiting to see. I'm gonna blow the picture up so I can see him. He looks, I mean, he's gorgeous, but yeah, he really hopes you won't kick him out. Really hopes you won't kick him out, Brooke. He's like, I mean, I think he's traumatized from the kids from the other house. The dog, no, because the dog is with him, or a dog is with him. And I believe this could be the dog from the other house. And I just feel like he was never treated 100% right in his life. But he's just so afraid you're just gonna leave him. So these two cats you really have to work with.
She did ask. Yeah, she wasn't sure about that. But like she wanted to know if you see anything health wise.
Health wise with LJ, yeah. Urinary with LJ, even bile duct or urinary. Get his teeth checked. I feel like there may be an issue with one of his teeth or a couple of his teeth. So they are both skittish. LJ doesn't get along with Junior, but when Junior, he purrs. Aw. And that'll change. How you get them together, guys, how you get two cats together that you think are not getting along, you get one of those little sticks that have a birdie on the end of it, and you play with both of them at the same time. Okay? Yeah, get them interacting and playing. And that's how you'll do it. So, looks at him, he purrs, aw. And they'll be just fine together. Promise you. So wow.
I mean, there's a little bit of an age difference. He's like, yeah, and like, yeah.
LJ is 10 or how old?
She said like about 10.
10, yeah. He's make sure he eats wet food. Make sure both of them eat wet food. Don't want to have LJ get crystals. But something with urinary with LJ. So just, keep that in the back of your mind. There are lots of products out there, for that. But yeah, so, and eyes, something, I don't know if it's his eyes or if it's Junior's eyes. Something, has he been checked for diabetes, Brooke? Has LJ been checked for diabetes?
Oops. No. I know one of the like just like lots of water, drinking water, and
Yeah, lots of water.
mhm.
So maybe get him checked for that, because I saw something with his eyes, not Junior's, but LJ's. So, and diabetes can affect their eyesight. But yeah, so you got two beautiful babies. They'll be fine. Yeah, he had urinary issues last summer. Okay. Get him on a urinary food, an SO
Mhm.
food. Okay. So get him on a urinary food, he'll be fine. No, he hasn't. He has a vet appointment this month. Just get his sugar checked. Okay. They can do a fructosamine test versus, when Tuk Tuk got diagnosed with diabetes, oh, you need to put this monitor on him that sticks into his back. Made him so uncomfortable. He was ripping it out every week. Every week I was having to buy a new monitor and go back to the vet, have it put on, and I would wrap him up in an old sock, and it's like every week, $50 to get it done. And then, no, you got to stick him in the ear twice a day to check his sugar. I'm not doing that.
In the ear?
In the ear or in the
No.
paw. And it's like, my cat bites. I'm not doing that.
Mary, you wake up and you're just shredded.
I'm shredded. Yeah, this morning happened too.
He won't be tap tap. He'll be swipe swipe.
Yeah, right. He did that this morning at 2:00. Tap tap. I go to bed with these ginormous glasses. Okay, big glasses. Big, like, something you'd see a 90-year-old wear. Okay. And
Blue blockers.
I wear them in bed only because Tuk Tuk comes up. He goes tap 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 tap, to see if I'm awake.
You need one of those fencing masks.
I do, right? I need a scary mask. I need a dog mask, a pit bull mask is what I do. But the reason I'm telling you about Tuk Tuk and to monitor sugar, is like, this is not working. So instead, every 3 months, every 6 months, I go in and have a fructosamine test done on him, blood work. And it monitors his sugar levels and whether or not the insulin is on a steady track. And that way they know like it dipped down a little bit, his blood, it's not right. So they can dose it up a little bit. So fructosamine is the perfect answer for cats with diabetes. So you don't have to stick them every day or make them wear that stupid monitor that's made for humans. Yeah, Brooke, let me know how they're doing. They're absolutely beautiful. Both of them have fraidy cat issues, but LJ is afraid of abandonment and Junior is skittish. So, and that's why. But they'll be fine.
You should get them some matching or
Right. Yeah.
Soon on marriedthemedium.com. Those are pretty though.
Yeah. Pretty soon, collars, the cookbook, the jewels for the babies. Fur babies need jewels. So
they do.
Yep. So I think we're just about. Have we covered it all? Anybody have a question?
Going once? No, just kidding.
Right. Evie goes, Jason, I want one. Well, just tell me what you tell us what you want. We've got small emeralds, big emeralds, small quartz, big quartz. We've got topazes, pink, blue. Some beautiful. I even have green amethyst, also known as praciolite, from Brazil. Mary, what is happening? What? What is happening where? With the world?
A little more specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So they were talking about Mick Jagger this morning on the news.
Is that who you? Okay. Well, you said a rocker was gonna. Let me see. I'm googling right now.
With the world.
He had to move
Well,
really
okay.
quicker.
So it burns me up to watch the famine happening in Gaza. Okay. And this is, and this just isn't right. What's happening absolutely is not right. You know, Hamas is the ones to blame, and Israel. No, I think they were just talking about Mick Jagger.
He's
but
82. Yeah.
He's 82. Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
5 days ago. Yeah.
He turned 82 5 days ago.
That looks like, yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I'm going to make Sharon Osbourne, guys. I'm not feeling so good about her right now. You know,
Health-wise.
yeah. And with the death of Ozzy, yeah.
It's similar with people with pets too. They say about 2 years. Generally, a lot of times,
Yep.
the spouse or significant other will.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Not that the skinny shot, like that everyone's taking. That's some scary stuff.
What is that?
Oh, the I don't want to the oh, I don't want to get busted for the
Name.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the weight loss shot?
Yeah, the weight. Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, the O face.
Oh man. Have you? Oh man, I know we covered Bezos and his wife, but his now wife, but man, I saw a side profile of her. That's got her back's got to hurt. I mean, it's got to be a lot. I mean,
it's all filler.
I know
and like, what is this going to do? Oh, Brooke, anytime. Okay, glad to help. Is there? What is the filler going to do later on? You know, what are the health risks associated with having this stuff pumped into your body? We know what silicone
that mess up your liver and kidneys after,
Oh yeah.
Because I've heard, when silicone and it used to crystallize, and that's why they stopped using. I always said, why they can't do it like a inflatable, like like an air pump. Like we did that.
Oh my God. What, blow up doll? No.
Yeah, like we had that ad. I mean that ABBA for the Mary, what do you see? Remember the let me get it up.
Oh, Evie said there's a Christian and Muslim war happening in my country. Oh yeah. And you're going to start seeing it worldwide, Evie. You already are. Absolutely. And everybody's looking for the quick fix, the quick beauty treatment. I happen to love my scars. They're called character lines. And I feel like if you erase those, you're erasing memories of a child being born, your first cat getting, coming to you, kicking the boyfriend out of the house. These are character lines. And I'm not a believer in all of this filler to make, sure, I'd love to get my eyes done and get my jowls lifted, but
They
I
do
don't.
have a lot more topical stuff now than they did before, that's not so invasive.
Yeah, but when it says, "Oh, your body absorbs it," well,
Oh, yeah.
let me tell you where it absorbs it: in your
Mhm.
liver, your kidneys, your fat cells. Okay, this is where your body absorbs it. So like, how does your body get rid of this stuff? Some of it doesn't go away. Okay, and it's like you have to get it done. What, every 6 months or something for a filler? 9 months?
And like Botox or, like, yeah. Mm-mm. That's what
Yeah,
filters are for.
right. Soft lighting.
Yeah. Little Vaseline on the lens. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Evie goes, Mary, it's good to age gracefully, naturally. Yep, you're right. Not gracefully, naturally. Yep. So, anyway,
I
I
don't,
got
yeah.
well, I think that's about all we got, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do you have any, well, we got Sunday show coming up.
Oh yeah, and we've got Jazz. Her name is Jazz. She is a psychic medium. She has a store, a metaphysical shop, that has lots and lots of classes, guys. I met her at one of the events that I do every year. She's really, really good. She's going to teach you how to work with your psychic gift. Okay. You don't want to miss Sunday's show with Jazz. She's going to be on here, Psychic Jazz. So that's really fun. She's full of energy. What did Chantel say? I learned every wrinkle. It's a map of your face, like it or not. Just accept yourself, people. Night, everyone. Yeah, just, yep. So she's going to be on Sunday. We're going to do some cold cases and, yep. So,
Woohoo!
yay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yep, I won't be there this Sunday, but we will plan some when Melina and
Oh,
I get there. I want to do some maybe do an on-site, record something when we're visiting
mhm.
Salem or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure. Yep, I'll
well,
take you
we'll
around.
we'll have to make a big batch of your spray
Oh yeah,
to take to
carry a
Salem.
carry a duffel bag. Okay, and I mean, just to ward off the living people, because when you get into September, like, it is absolutely crowded. The buses start coming in. The
Mhm.
buses start coming in. I'm like, I I found my little spot right there on Derby Street and parked, and I watched all of these buses full of all these Tourons coming in to trample, and they closed the graveyard. They closed the graveyard, the old burying ground, because of all the tourists. Yeah, because they have no respect. But I actually got the original witches that were hung in Salem. They have stones laid out for them, okay, and with their names on it. The problem is none of them are buried in the old burying ground. Their bodies were taken out of town, and some family members got their bodies, others were just buried in non-disclosed locations, but I got them on EVP talking. And so, that's pretty interesting.
Oh, I'm sure that, yeah.
Jason takes Salem.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So
Looking forward to it. Yes.
yeah.
Well, I think we're good, Mary. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
I think that's
yeah.
it. Yeah. So everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in. Can't believe another hour's gone by so fast. Yeah, and
Today flew by fast. I don't even went by.
oh yeah, I know, for sure. So
Well, we'll wrap it up here, everyone, and I appreciate everyone showing up, and thank you, Mary.
thanks
Always
for
a
having
pleasure.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you hopefully Sunday, and if not, next week. Well, have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.